let's get caught up on the weather now. Mark is here. A first alert weather day in some parts of our region.
Yeah, just out in the gorge and Cascades. I was going to say we turned it off. We didn't turn it off. We just said, okay, the snow's been pretty light in the Cascades. They're reasonable, so it's not a big deal up there, but it's good news. 40 degrees. That is a cold rain, is it not?
Yeah, it is.
Look at that commute. See, aren't you glad you're working right now instead of commuting here in this warm studio? Probably some chunky snow up there, as we like to say up at Sylvan. So there will be some chunky snow, you know, where you see the slats on your windshield, mixing with snow showers during the nighttime hours. As temperatures are chilly, you notice top of the West Hills, it's 35, 36 at the top of Mount Scott. We've seen these temperatures come down a couple degrees. Although actually I don't think a PDX has changed more than a couple degrees in the last 24 hours. The temperatures below freezing, they're out in the Columbia River Gorge, especially on the hills in the gorge. Notice the wind today, the east wind has really backed off. It's just a little breeze. That's going to change. We're averaging 20 at Troutdale, and you can see it's only averaging about 20 out of Crown Point. That's going to change later tonight, and especially tomorrow. The wind is really going to ramp up. Even with the current temps and the wind not being that strong, it feels like it's around freezing. If you're out there waiting for a bus or you're out at Max, you know, the Gateway Transit Center is always kind of exposed there. It's cold. And notice Portland, by far, ignore everybody east of the Cascades. Portland, the coldest spot, 42, the best we could do today. Yet Salem, 51, even 46 up at Kelso. The reason we're going to see the wind pick up, we've got cold high pressure out here. Luckily not cold like it was in January, but cold enough. And then we have an area of low pressure. It's moving towards the coastline. As this system gets closer, the difference in pressure tightens up, and when that happens, it's kind of like if you look at a topographic map and the lines are closer together, the wind picks up. So here's a Portland forecast wind gust from the east. Notice 20, 25, and then tomorrow morning it starts ramping up. It peaks tomorrow night and into Saturday morning. And even in the city, we'll see gusts 35 to 40 or so. East County areas like Troutdale, gusts 45 or so. Same thing at the top of the West Hills, the Southwest Hills down towards Mountain Park and Lake Oswego. So tomorrow morning for the kids, chilly with some showers ending. I do think tomorrow is going to be mainly dry. There's not a whole lot going on during the daytime tomorrow except the wind and the cool temps. Here's 7 a.m. tomorrow. Notice there could even be a sunbreak or two. But still, even with the sunbreak, the best we can do here is 41. And then Saturday, the showers will kind of pick up a bit. Nothing heavy, and a little bit more snow in the gorge, not a lot though. And then one final system comes through Sunday morning, and when that comes through, I think that'll push us into a southerly wind, and temperatures should warm up Sunday afternoon. That's the plan, fingers crossed. So tomorrow, not much of any rain, 43, cold day. And again on Saturday, we'll keep it at 43 Saturday as well with scattered showers. So more of the same the next 2 days, but just warm enough that we don't get freezing rain, and we also don't get snow unless it's mixed in with the showers. Sunday, fewer showers, and eventually, even if it's late in the day, might be 6, 7, 8 p.m., we should hit 50. And next week, back to the usual winter programming we've seen most of this winter. Just a shower or two here and there, some sunshine, and dare I say again, we could have a feel of that false spring weather once again, where it's getting into the mid to upper 50s. Might feel a little bit like spring. Latter half of February, that sun angle gets pretty high as well, so that should feel nice.
Okay.